New Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 102 leaks have Goku versus Gohan, both in their ultimate transformations, and this has sent the entire Dragon Ball community in a frenzy, each putting their bets against the other, trying to figure out who is going to win this sparring match. Before I begin, let me know in the comment section below who you think is going to win the sparring match. I also dropped a poll in the community tab. Go ahead and check that out. And in this video, not only am I going to be telling you who I believe is going to win this fight, but also what would it take for the Saiyan that I think would lose for them to actually pull out a dub and win the fight. Let's get started. So from the very beginning, you guys already know that I am 100% Team Gohan. I think Team Gohan is going to win this match based on all the information that we have thus far for this character, for the Beast Gohan transformation, all the power scaling, all the deficits, all the attributes, everything that we have for Beast Gohan literally makes him the winner. It clearly carves a path for him to gain victory. Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 are about Super Saiyan Blue level. Both of them could not defeat Orange Piccolo, who is the same level, around the same level, probably a little bit weaker than an unfinished Cell Max. The unfinished Cell Max, when he was completed, was supposed to be the same level of strength as Broly, a character that only the fusion between Goku and Vegeta could defeat, and yet this unfinished version is easily destroyed by Beast Gohan, who didn't really use up much of his strength or energy to be able to destroy him. He killed him literally almost in one shot. And then after the fight, Piccolo says, "We never could have beaten that beast without their help." Heck, I wonder if even Dad and Vegeta could have taken down the monstrous version of Cell. So there are multiple versions of this, and the anime / movie basically says the exact same thing, that Gohan puts doubt that Goku or Vegeta could have taken down the half monstrous version of Cell Max, the unfinished version. And this is years later after the Granola arc. This is Gohan knowing that Goku can go into Ultra Instinct, and honestly, more than likely, the knowledge of Ultra Ego for Vegeta would have made itself known to Gohan as well up to this point. This is like almost 5 years later or so, around that time. So to me, Gohan has the current knowledge of how strong Goku and Vegeta actually are. So on top of that, we also have the fact that Toriyama literally says this about Gohan. During a Dragon Ball Super Superhero Q&A, he is asked, what was your aim in featuring Gohan, Piccolo, and the Red Ribbon Army? This is what Toriyama says. Gohan is actually stronger than anyone, or so it's said, but lately he hasn't really gotten a chance to shine. In order to motivate Gohan, it takes his revered teacher Piccolo rather than his father Goku. I figured I'd try giving birth to a new superhero by putting these two in the spotlight through their intense battles with the Gamma androids. Meaning that literally what he said is true. Gohan is the strongest. He said so it's said, and that is because he has written Gohan to have this hidden innate strength that can only come out when all his potential is released. But basically he's saying that he is the strongest one, and I take that to the bank. If he's saying that, and I mean, I know Toriyama forgets a lot of things, but if he's saying that, and this is relatively recent, I would say that Beast Gohan is the strongest, and at least stronger than Goku and Piccolo at this point. Not to mention, in the DBS manga leaks for Chapter 102, when we get Gohan versus Goku, we see this fight, and yeah, it's hard to tell who's actually on top, but to the trained eye, I mean, it's rather clear, especially during this scene right here, where you see impact frames. They're moving too fast for anybody else to really clock them, but these impact frames mean that Gohan has made contact and Goku has had to basically block. That's essentially what it means, reinforced by the fact that Gohan is literally chasing Goku around the map. Basically, if Gohan is strong enough and fast enough to even catch Goku to the point that he's leaving impacts when Goku's using the Mastered Ultra Instinct transformation that is literally autonomous dodging, then that means that Gohan has the advantage in this fight up to this point. And to be honest, Gohan's strength and the fact that Toriyama says he's the strongest isn't really even the best quality of Beast Gohan's transformation. The best quality is that Gohan can literally go in and out at will, to the point where he kind of tells this to Goku. When Goku asks, he's like, yeah, I can just go in and out of it whenever I want, which is something that even Goku and Vegeta can't really do that proficiently, and yet Gohan can do it like breathing. He can just do it secondhand. So all this information to me means that Gohan is the strongest and definitely is going to defeat Goku in this sparring match. But like I told you at the beginning of the video, I am going to explain to you guys how it is possible for Goku to pull out the dub and actually win in this fight. And honestly, since it's been so many years since Granola, the answer to this is as clear as day. I just made a video yesterday talking about Ultra Instinct, explaining Ultra Instinct. I'm gonna leave a link to that video in the description below where I go more in depth with Ultra Instinct. But essentially, when Goku used True Ultra Instinct against Gas, that was his body using Ultra Instinct, similar to how the Angels use Ultra Instinct. They're always in it. That is what Goku looks like when he's always in Ultra Instinct. That's why it was called True Ultra Instinct, because technically he should always just be in that state. He shouldn't need to go into a transformation. So if in the last several years, between Granola and Superhero, if Goku off screen has been in the Ultra Instinct transformation, at least the True Ultra Instinct or Ultra Instinct Omen, if he's just been in that transformation, just like breathing essentially, being in that transformation similar to how he was in the Cell arc where he was Super Saiyan for all that time, then he hypothetically could have basically gotten more used to Ultra Instinct, and when he goes into Mastered, he could prolong the time limit as well as reach a higher level of Ultra Instinct. Like Whis says right here, I have a greater command over Ultra Instinct than Mirror's, and in turn the Grand Priest's Ultra Instinct is even more accurate than my own, meaning I'm at the bottom of the ladder, Goku says. He is literally at the bottom. So in the last several years, if he has been training to basically prolong Ultra Instinct, it is possible that his Mastered could have been elevated as well. So what we're seeing in the preliminary match isn't all of what Goku can do if he has been training this way, meaning that if he can prolong the usage of Ultra Instinct, which is its biggest drawback because you basically lose stamina or run out of stamina and go back to base, if he can get rid of that problem and at the same time hypothetically getting more acuity with Ultra Instinct similar to other Angels, he could be stronger at this point in time than Gohan. I think that Goku's path to power leads him far more of an avenue to get even more powerful, way more than Gohan. Gohan has his potential completely unlocked as a Saiyan. That's why he's got Beast Gohan. But that's basically it. I don't see a reality where he will eventually be stronger than Goku just with that transformation alone, because Goku is literally training to become an angel. At least that's what the Mastered Ultra Instinct transformation is. So again, if off-screen Goku did all those things, then yes, he could defeat Gohan in this sparring match by just using all the abilities that come with Mastered Ultra Instinct. Not only autonomous movement, but also autonomous attack. He can negate key attacks, use Godbind, and use telekinesis in this transformation, not to mention the Susanoo. So this is a very powerful transformation with multiple levels of techniques and abilities, and all we've seen from Beast Gohan is just a hyped up version of Super Saiyan. Ultimately, again, if Goku did those things off screen, then yes, he could defeat Gohan. But if we're still dealing with the same Goku and his level of knowledge for Ultra Instinct like he had back in the Granola arc, then yeah, Gohan definitely beats him 9 times out of 10. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. The chapter will drop soon. I'm not sure if the fight will end when the chapter is over, but at least we'll get a sense as to where this fight is actually going and if Gohan has any new abilities up his sleeves. Let me know what you guys think.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.